If you ask me where I'm going with this, it's really very simple, yet not always easy. What God desires and asks of us now is that we open our God mind and heart to the spiritual beings we were sent here to be, and quickly, so that we may become angels of change, as Marianne Williamson describes each person awakening and returning themselves to love. Today's calling was for each of us to join the army of change. That was the question. Can and will we move from C students on our quest for our spiritual beingness into A+ students and choose to release the fear-based thoughts we've been taught to think by a frightened and frightening world? When we can do this for ourselves, we'll better grasp God's truth of what we are at our core: love and only love. Miracles occur naturally as expressions of love. We can choose to be miracles of healing and light, or remain a part of what is working against it. I'd like to quote a section from one of my Universal Harmony Minister and Training lessons entitled, "You Are a Free Agent." As a creator of your own thoughts, you are able to express free will by selecting and determining just what kind of thought responses you will manifest within your mental arena and thus enter into your being. Yes, by controlling your responses to the experiences of life and living, you will the sort of material you are to build into your being. No matter what the experience, you can respond according to your own free will. You can react as coward or hero, ruler or slave, joy or sorrow, in love or hate, in charity or greed, in kindness or brutality, in tolerance or bigotry, in generosity or selfishness. Yes, by the thought responses you manifest or will to earth experiences, you choose through your own free will to strengthen or to weaken your being, to build up or tear down the essence of the soul that is you, to stimulate or retard personal soul growth. It is in this manner you share as co-creator with deity. End of quote. Whatever you've chosen, if you'd like, you can, in a holy instant, stop, think another thought, and choose again. Perhaps one that initiate miracles of change and healing as your contribution to the world. The gift being born by our current challenges is the opportunity to make a large leap forward in the actualization of our own potential. The only way the world can make a quantum leap from conflict and fear to peace and love is if that same quantum leap occurs within us. Then and only then will we become the men and women capable of solving the problems that plague us. As a leap into the zone of our most authentic selves, we can enter into a realm of infinite possibility. Until we enter that zone, we are blocked, for God cannot do for us what he cannot do through us. To say he has the answers to the solutions to our problems is to say he has a plan to the changes each of us needs to go through in order to become the people through whom he can bring forth those solutions. The most important factor in determining what will happen in our world is what you decide to let happen within you. Every circumstance, no matter how painful, is a gauntlet thrown down by the universe, challenging us to become who we are capable of being. Our task, for our own sakes and the sake of the world, is to do so. Yes, for us to become who we want to be, we must look at who we are now, even if what we see there doesn't please us. This moment is driving us to face every issue we've ever avoided facing, compelling us to some rock bottom essential truth about ourselves and acknowledge it. We can't change what we're unable to accept. And until we make that breakthrough in ourselves, there will be no fundamental breakthrough in the world. The world we see reflects the people we've become. And if we do not like what we see in the world, we must face what we do not like within ourselves. Gandhi's quote is forever etched in my mind. We must become the changes we wish to see in the world. Having done so, we will move through our personal darkness to the light that lies beyond. We will embrace the light and extend the light. The last minute and a half, and I lose my place. This extension will become even larger and brighter as we individually strengthen this truth. One person can indeed make a difference in the healing of this world. I thank you all for illuminating my path with the endless glow of your soul growth while allowing me to share mine with you. Namaste.
Namaste.